friends, guess where I am? You didn't expect it, did you? I certainly didn't. Not the most funniest experience I have had. So friends, what happened? I'm now going from Terminal 2 to Terminal 1 with a shuttle bus. There is a free shuttle bus between the terminals and this airport. And why am I doing it? What happened? I passed all the security, border, passport, everything good. Going to China, Shenzhen. And then, at the gate, suddenly, the guy starts asking me about visa. Even though on the border they didn't. Like in the passport control, they did nothing about that. Okay, I explained that I have researched that in the Guangdong province there is so-called 144-hour visa exemption for Latvians, including many countries, also Latvians. So I'm using that. And there are some rules, a bit complicated, how you can use it. There are many things, but I ticked all the boxes, and one of the rules is that I have onwards ticket away from China in less than 144 hours. Okay, I have ticket from Hong Kong to Seoul in Korea. Then he's asking me about that. I'm showing him the ticket to Seoul. He takes a screenshot of that, a photo of the picture, says yes, it's all good, everything is fine, just go with the other people. I go through the gate, I'm queuing at the airplane already, downstairs with the other people. Suddenly the guy runs and finds me and catches me there and says, excuse me sir, please come with me. And he is bringing me back to that gate, and he's saying that his boss didn't approve that. He said that he wanted to see also the train from Shenzhen to Hong Kong, where my plane is departing from. And I was asking why, because isn't Hong Kong part of China? Well, technically it is, but immigration-wise it's not, it's kind of separate. And because of that, they consider onwards tickets the train ticket towards Hong Kong, not the plane from Hong Kong to Seoul. That's a bad surprise, and I was already waiting there a long time, and now it's already late, and I'm asking what can I do? Can I quickly buy such a train ticket if they need it so badly? And he says, yes, you can buy it if you can find where to buy it. I don't know where, but please take into account that there is only 7 minutes until the gate closes. If you can manage, good for you. I was asking, I have a hotel reservation in Guangzhou, so can I buy that ticket from Guangzhou to Hong Kong instead of Shenzhen to Hong Kong? And that province is whole under that visa exemption rule. He said, yeah, that's no problem, you can do that. Okay, I'm buying. It took a good few minutes because the Chinese railways, until I found them, then they were asking me all kinds of details, lots of crazy controlling stuff which they were asking. I did it as quick as I could. It still took me at least 5-6 minutes. And I'm already almost at the gate closing. But I finally get it. The payment went through, the ticket is on the screen, I'm showing. He's taking a picture of it, sending to his boss. Everything good. Congratulations, you did it. Let's go go now to that gate. People are already, everybody in the plane, and I'm the last one escorted to that downstairs place where you would board the airplane. And exactly as he was about to open the door, he gets a text from his boss, and the boss says, no, this ticket will not be valid and approved for this purpose because it's from Guangzhou. It has to be from Shenzhen. I have to go from Shenzhen to Hong Kong for some reason, no reason, because it's contradicting to the rules. The rule allows me to go from even the other towns in that province. I said, okay, I can cancel my plans about Guangzhou. I can go directly from Shenzhen to Hong Kong, because this train which I bought ticket to, it goes through Shenzhen. He's like, yeah, really? Can you prove it? And I opened the ticket, and luckily it was possible to open the stations between, and it shows, yes, it stops in Shenzhen. So I'm saying, okay, yeah, this time I'll be entering in Shenzhen and then going to Hong Kong. Is that fine now? He said, okay, yeah, that should be good. He took a picture again, sent to his boss. Again, he wants to open that door for me the last moment. It's already kind of too late. And then his boss writes again, no, not good. I need to see ticket, just Shenzhen, Hong Kong, nothing else. This one I will not count as good enough. And I'm asking, what can I do now? Can I buy another one? Okay, it's a wasted ticket, like $30, not too pleasant. But can I buy then the other one? New tickets from Shenzhen to Hong Kong. He says, okay, yeah, you can do that. And while I'm buying the ticket, just before I was paying, I didn't get to pay it, but just before payment, he says, no, sorry, I got the message from the whoever that captain refused, plane's captain refused to wait any longer in order to close the door. Plane is leaving, you're too late, sorry. So I kind of missed about 10 seconds. This is crazy, I don't know. What is that? So I was stuck in the airside with all this situation, and they have no mercy, no idea what to do. They just don't care at all. That's your problem. Obviously it's mine, not theirs.
Station LTCP.
So, what
Terminal
happened next? I was frantically looking for some other tickets, how get to Hong Kong on time, not to lose my next ticket to Korea from Hong Kong. And this is actually the reason why I like to do so that when I combine these cheap tickets, zigzagging through places in order to get to my destination, that I like to buy them at least one day between. Like to leave one day free in between those flights, at least. If I can afford to do that, time-wise, I prefer. Both because it is less tiring and much more pleasant way how to travel. I can also explore and shoot some videos for you guys. But also for this reason, if suddenly flight is delayed or cancelled, or things happen like they happened today, I at least have some option to get another flight and not to lose the next flights which I had connecting. So I was looking for the tickets. How do I get quickly to Hong Kong and not to lose my ticket towards Seoul, which is on very early morning day after tomorrow. And I found to Macau, which is good enough. I wouldn't say China, but I would say Macau and Hong Kong, so good enough. And ticket is very soon, after 4 hours, so I'm trying to buy it now. But that booking site has some glitch in it, and I'm trying to buy it. The payment, my card payment is processing, it's going through, and then when it's gone through already, suddenly it drops some error message that something went wrong, even didn't explain what, and that booking failed, but the money is reserved. It's promised to be returned to my account, but at the moment it's reserved, so I can't be used. And it happened 2 times in a row. And I'm looking that my money in the account is getting less and less, and there are only so many times, how many times I can attempt this thing before I run out of money and I can't buy any ticket. And it's so soon, so it will be sold out very soon. I'll literally have to jump for it. And I didn't get that. And then I found another ticket for Guangzhou, which is also good, because I would use that train ticket which I now have, and I would see China as well, but I wouldn't see Macau. China and Hong Kong only. Okay, the problem only is that this flight is very late. It's something like almost 10 p.m. from here, and I think 10 past 2 in the morning it arrives in Guangzhou, which means I have already spent 1 night in the airport. Now I will spend 1 more night in airport, 2 nights in a row. And I was planning to spend the last Hong Kong night in airport as well, because I'm not sure if I can get as early with the public transport. We'll see about that. 3 nights in a row in the airport doesn't sound very fun. So, 67 euros lost for the extra ticket which I had to buy. But if that will be the end of the trouble and everything else will go smooth, I would say it will be good enough. I'll keep you posted, my friends. So, welcome to Terminal 1. My second attempt during this day to go to China. You see, friends, this is my YouTube channel. And down there is the link to my Patreon, where every now and again I post some little bit more personal videos where I share a bit more about my life. I thought maybe somebody of you might be interested. This one looks a bit older terminal. With a bit more character, kinda. My second attempt going quite well so far, and it's something which I have never seen in other airports, that they're taking us in buses, like a whole group with a big group of gates, and these gates will be somewhere else. It's not just for this flight. Like usually when they take a bus, they take you to the airplane. But there are a whole group of gates which are not in that terminal building, and they are taking everybody who is going to one of these gates in these buses through to some other building, I guess, where we will be waiting, and then we will have all these gates there, I guess. Quite unusual. And this is one of the terminals only, and even that one terminal, I guess that one will be the building with all these gates. One of them will be mine. Interesting. Yeah, and it is quite a big, I would call it terminal, of one of which wing we are in now, where we got taken by these buses. with many gates. And here is some jungle walk around some jungle. It's too dark, I can't see almost anything there. But I guess it's one of those stories when Kuala Lumpur is trying to mimic Singapore so much. Remember in my Singapore video in the airport what they had there? Kind of a little bit similar, I guess, but this is too dark to see. Okay. Looks like I'm true, although this was similar situation where last time in the morning I was suddenly caught by the guys from back there and asked to come back. Hopefully this time it will be a bit better. I already see the plane, so I really hope I'll get there. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
So far so good, and we can hear the right language sounding as well.
打开上方的行李柜时，请特别留意，以免行李滑落下来。
If you would like to hear more from me, my friends, and at the same time to support me in my ways, I would like to invite you to become my patron. You can find the link to my Patreon just below the channel description in my YouTube channel's About page.